Hi everybody, my name is Dominic and I got some cool animals in my little family, so I wanted to make a video and reintroduce myself to YouTube since I started getting into the hobby more seriously. I just received this morning this package, 4 Pokies vittatas in here. One of these is going to my friends. I thought I was only getting 2, and the spider dealer I guess sent an extra one for me. Today we will be unboxing these, building little enclosures, and then we will be rehousing my Latrodectus Elegans, which is one of my favorite inverts in my collection. So let's get into it. I started with gathering some supplies that I wanted to use in these enclosures. It's all over here, I think out of frame for the most part. I will show you the enclosures that I'm going to be using today. These are all tarantula cribs. You will see throughout my collection, everything is tarantula cribs. Super high quality acrylic, stays clear, doesn't warp. I think I have about 4 Exoterra enclosures as well. I also like Exoterras, more so for my reptiles, amphibians, not so much inverts, but I do have one invert in an Exoterra. I'm going to be using this medium treehouse switch with the removable red backing. Spooky for Halloween, also red is my favorite color. This is what my Latrodectus Elegans is going to be going into. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go. I don't know how big these vittatas are. I do have some empty tarantula cribs, so I'm going to be using what I have for now. For the Pokies Latrodectus, I'm going to be using, for one of them, a small treehouse. The next one, I will be using this. This is the small coffin with the black background. This is currently where my Latrodectus Elegans resides. I'm going to be rehousing him into the medium treehouse switch with a red background. And since I did get a third one, my next best thing that I have on hand right now is just this medium coffin enclosure. Little background, I told myself when I started keeping inverts that I was never gonna get into old worlds or anything with significant venom. These all have medically significant venom. I do know that these Pokies are fast, and we will see. I have a communal of Balfours. There's 3 of them. So my thought process is if I can rehouse 3 of them 3 different times when they are all running in different directions, I'm pretty sure I can handle this, but I guess there's no way to tell until we just do it. So let's get started on this enclosure first. I'm going to be using some soil, and we will start with my baby Latrodectus. I kind of glued these little pieces together last time. This time I have a perfect fitting piece of spider wood. Going to get this all positioned in here. We got the spider wood in. I'm going to use some of this I think it's called sponge moss. I'm not exactly sure, but I do like the aesthetic of this. Pop another piece right here. I feel like this will hold a little bit of moisture as well, kind of in all these little crevices. I think this would be a pretty cool piece in here. All right, sweet. So let's put the background on. That looks even cooler. I think I'm just gonna transfer her from the top and see how that goes. Here she is. She has this really cool flame booty. This is one very cool spider. People think widows are so much more vicious than they are. They really are just more scared than anything. And there she goes. Another new enclosure. Perfect. Next on the list, we have the Pokies. Let's unbox this. This is the vendor that I got the Electria vittatas from. Here is one. Here is two. The third. And the fourth. Couple ideas here. This is a raccoon skull and I have his mandibles. I think I'm going to be using this. I also have a few pieces of cork. Need a little bit of a thinner piece for in here. So let's just keep on breaking. Yeah, this is awesome. Let's add some live moss. Put some of this at the bottom down here. Want to kind of stabilize this piece of cork with maybe another little piece of cork in the back, just to make sure it's not going to be moving around. Stable, it's not going anywhere. Here is the first enclosure for one of my new baby Pokies. I'm going to spray this down a little bit before we get him in. Let's try to do this over this catch cup just in case. All right, that was good. The size of this enclosure looks pretty good for them also. So now we will do the small treehouse. Do another piece of cork bark. Let's try to break some of that. And I broke the wrong part, but that's okay. So for this one, I'm gonna give it a double cork bark. I also have this cool little mummy. I think I got this off Tarantula Cribs. I do have some of this Spanish moss as well. Let's do some more of this colored moss maybe. I think that it makes good filler sometimes. So you can put this at the bottom, just to secure a little bit more humidity. Sweet. All right, nothing too crazy, it's simple. Let's put one of these in here. Put it right up front. Get this little guy out as well. Let's just see if we can get him in the enclosure like this. There you go. Sweet. Now for the third. So this is the piece of cork bark that I liked here. Let's put this bone, and we'll put that right there. I think that looks cool. Let's add some moss. I actually might need to take some of this out real quick. Let's fill the ground up front. There. The skull goes again. Maybe we'll put one of these stones in here. You'll do silver. Yeah, this looks pretty awesome to me. Yeah, you are pretty cool as well. Vittata. closer look at him or her. Well, that went very well. I guess I just have behaved children. So thank you again to Ball Brilliance. I'll link his morph market down below. If you made it this far and you want to see more, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you again.